I was concerned that I'd been taking it for a long time, and I thought it's time to stop. I didn't know what to do. But also, while I was on the HRT, I did feel awful. I wasn't the me that I knew. When I looked in the mirror, I just didn't see the Lynn. I was just a stranger. My eyes weren't sparkly. Sometimes my skin would be white, sometimes it would be grey, and I would be so tired, so fatigued. I was dying to go to bed at night, but I knew when I went to bed, if I went to sleep, I would wake up and I wouldn't go back to sleep again. I just couldn't. That was part of the problem.
Before attempting to come off HRT, it's best to get established on a comprehensive alternative program. It's advisable to wait at least 4 to 6 weeks before reducing your HRT dose, by which time the benefits of the new program will be kicking in. When you feel ready, begin reducing the dose of HRT by as much as half. If you're taking a high-dose pill or use a high-dose patch, it's best to ask your doctor to prescribe a lower dose for a month or two before attempting to come off HRT altogether. To finally come off HRT completely, the Natural Health Advisory Service recommend that if you're taking pills, either break them into 2 halves or take one every other day. If you use patches, cut them in half and apply 1 half instead of the whole patch, and wait for an additional day each time before applying a new patch. If your HRT is in the form of a nose spray, then maybe use less or use it on alternate days. Then continue on the HRT on half dose for approximately 1 month, and at the same time follow the Natural Health Advisory Service program closely, and then when you feel the time is right, choose a day to stop using the HRT. If you experience mild flushes during the next month or two, simply adjust the dose of isoflavones in your regime upwards until the flushes have calmed down by increasing your intake of isoflavone-rich supplements in the short term and maybe isoflavone-rich foods as well. But don't worry about how you do that for now, because I'll be explaining exactly how to go about it later. Not only were the participants in our study able to wean off HRT almost seamlessly, the non-HRT users in particular experienced a dramatic reduction in severity of symptoms, with most going from severe to mild during the course of the natural menopause program. Over half the women reported feeling better, and their relationships were better at home, their personal relationships were better, and almost half reported a marked increase in productivity in the workplace as well. The results of this new study confirm that it's absolutely possible to wean off HRT without suffering adversely, and equally good news is the research shows that our program also helps to protect against heart disease, the bone-thinning disease osteoporosis, and prevents memory loss both in the short and the long term. The wide availability of nutritious and tasty foods that allows women to obtain isoflavones in their normal daily diet, as well as taking scientifically based supplements, has made our work at the Natural Health Advisory Service so much simpler, and it's also much easier for the patients to follow the program these days.